Well, it's been over a year. Last time I made a Switch collection stream was in 2023. I missed all of 2024, and this is April 2025. But we're back to see my collection. I just want a recording of it so I can back at it later, because today was the pre-order launch day for the Switch 2, and I went and got my pre-order in at GameStop, and then I realized I haven't touched my Switch in all of 2024. Actually, I put in a couple games. I bought a few games. I don't think I played a single game. So I just wanted to see what I added to my collection. Before I traded it, I'm actually going to take this Switch OLED in to trade it in for, I believe I paid I paid $215 for this OLED Switch, and I'm gonna go trade it in for $175 plus an extra, I think, $17 on top of it. So I'm getting almost all my money back and putting it towards the Switch 2. But before I do that, I had to take so much time to figure out how OBS worked, how my VTuber worked, but we're back, baby. So I think I left off last year right around here. So in 2023, the last game I purchased was the Mummy Demastered, which I'm still stoked about. I really want to play this, but let's see, I don't remember having Super Mario RPG. So somewhere around here, this is where my 2023 ended. Remnant from the Ashes. Is this Remnant 2? I think I know I ended up with 2 copies of Remnant 2 on cartridge. So I have to give one away. Pikmin 1 and 2 was the cartridge version. I'm really, really excited about playing that. I think if you look at my YouTube uploads, I did the demo for Pikmin 4, and then I played Mario Golf. That's the only 2 games I've ever played on the Switch 1. And now here we are with the Switch 2 coming out. That's good. I did get Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Super Mario RPG. I was looking forward to these 2. Okay, so this should be where I left off in 2023. I believe I ended up with 2 copies of this one too, the Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I remember playing Kirby somehow when I was younger, maybe on a Game Boy. Loved it. So I'm excited to jump back into Kirby when I'm not playing Marvel Rivals. So this is 2025. We're in April. We're at the tail end of April. I've been playing Marvel Rivals as my only game since December. So at some point after I get the Switch 2 in June, maybe I'll jump onto this. But the only game I'm getting on the Switch 2 would be the Mario Kart World. Did I get Mario Kart on the Switch 1? I know I haven't played it, but did I even purchase it? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's here. So I do own it. I just haven't played it before. I've never played Mario Kart. So the only game I'm getting with the Switch 2 would be the new Mario Kart, because I bought the bundle. Since, if you can believe it, Mario Kart World is $90. And if you bought the bundle, it's $30 off. So I'll go digital for that. So anyway, let's get back to the games I purchased over 2024. World Rally Car Racing. I loved racing games when I was a kid. So I think this was just a cartridge that was on sale, and I ended up buying it. This Void Terrarium. It looked really creative. I believe it's one of those games where you just go room to room. What was it called? It just generates new rooms for you. So it looks really simple as a form of a game. I guess like Binding of Isaac. but the art style is phenomenal. This Advanced Wars is a remake. I never played it before, but it's highly rated. And it disappeared off of store shelves between 2023 and 2024. So I snapped up a copy at Walmart when it was $45. It was labeled rollback or clearance, but then it just showed up again, middle of 2024. And then I think it got cheaper for $30. So I kind of overpaid for it, especially because I don't know what it is. It's some sort of tactical RPG, I think. The Last Worker, I wanted to get it in VR, but I'm trying to collect physical games before they all disappear. So I think I ended up buying this twice. I think I got a free copy on Epic Store, but then I bought the physical copy. I think it was only $15, so it's not too bad. The Monster Menu I pre-ordered on Target, and I really didn't know what it was. I had about 40% off, and then after this was a pre-order, so after it launched it got horrible reviews, and then I forgot to return it, so I'm stuck with this. I had to open the cartridge, and then I'm opening all these cartridges and popping them because it adds it to my visual library. I can look at my Switch like I do every year, but it also was giving me Nintendo Gold points that I was using and to convert over to actual purchases. And I think you see that at the end of the list up here. I bought some of these games just using the Nintendo Gold, but Nintendo Gold actually went away last month in March, so that's all over now. I guess I'll still keep popping the cartridges open and popping it into the new Switch 2 just so I can see it in my library, but that's unfortunate. WarioWare Move It. I know I played a Wario game when I was a kid on, I think, my Game Boy, and I loved it, but it was a clone of Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and WarioWare Move It is not like that, apparently. I think I had another Wario game somewhere in here, WarioWare, but it's okay. I have such nostalgic feelings where I'll play this subpar. I think this is a party version. You're supposed to play it with friends. You can play it single player, and I'm probably gonna play it that way. Wild Card Football. I think a lot of these are on clearance from GameStop and Amazon, but not directly from Amazon. It's woot.com. Wildcard Football, I think I bought it from GameStop for $10. I don't really think much of it, but I saw the reviews, and this looks like a football game I would enjoy more than Madden. So I'll probably play this before any of the Maddens that I bought for my Xbox or PlayStation. Days of Doom looks awful for the trailers, but the reviews are great. Looking forward to that. Mineko's Night Market is something I looked forward to because of the art style. The reviews weren't favorable, but it was just $15 on woot.com. Another Code Recollection. I only purchased this because the reviews were glowing. I believe it's a remake, or it picks up where the old one left off after 20 years. And I had about 40% off on it. So I purchased it, but then it immediately went to clearance. So 40% off was nothing. And the clearance price was 70% off. I overpaid for it. Sonic Superstars, I don't even remember which Sonic this is. They've really spammed Sonic games in the past year. I think they've come out with 3 different Sonic games, so I don't remember which one this is. Mario vs. Donkey Kong looks great. Yeah, I know I played 2D Mario and Super Mario Brothers, and then there was a Donkey Kong somewhere in there that was throwing barrels. So if it's a more meatier version of the game, then I will take all the extra I can get. Persona Tactics, I think, is what this one is. I still haven't played the Persona game. Everybody recommends it. I thought I got a good deal. I think I paid $20 for this, but now you can find it on clearance for $15. Loop 8 I got on clearance from, it was Best Buy or Woot. Everybody cleared this game out because it's got pretty horrible reviews. But I like the concept. I like the artwork. It's definitely an anime weeb game. I don't even know if you can call it weeb if it came from Japan, right? Because weeb would be like made in America for American audiences to mimic Japanese games. So, and then Apollo Justice. I bought an Apollo Justice game for the 3DS. It's one of the few 3DS games I own because I grew up on Detective Conan, the the cartoon, I guess, and this seemed like it, and I really was looking forward to it. I just haven't played it. Story of Seasons is, I think that's the one that's got great reviews. I think I ended up buying a few different versions of Story of Seasons. We'll see if it pops up further up. Crime O'Clock, man, I bought this because there was it might show up in here. Maybe I did end up getting it. There was a Nintendo Switch game that was a puzzle game, and I passed on it when it was on clearance at Best Buy for like $15. And then it just looked amazing, and I was so regretted it when this other puzzle game came up on sale. I just immediately pounced on it because the price of the other game, oh yeah, I don't have it. I can't even remember what it's called. It's like you look through a picture or artwork to solve puzzles. This is kind of similar. You're looking at very basic, I guess, 2D artwork to solve puzzles. And the other one just looked like actual artwork. You know, it just looked like not AI generated, like people actually spent their time working on it. I can't remember what it was called, but that's the reason I bought this, because it had a similar puzzle premise, and I just regretted missing out on the other one because it went from $15 clearance to, I think if you want a physical copy, now it's $90. I regret missing out on that. This one, We Love Katamari. I know everybody loves Katamari, but I haven't played it, and because I know it's so well rated, I think I ended up buying this twice on the Switch and probably 2 or 3 times on the Xbox because it kept going on sale or clearance over the year, and I kept forgetting that I had it. So I had to return like 4 copies of this. Moon Scars was a Best Buy clearance. You can see the theme here. Everything I buy is just pretty much clearance. This is it looks like a Metroidvania with really bad graphics, but it's got good reviews. Trine, I played the original Trine. It was great. And then I think I ended up buying the collection, Trine 1 through 4. So then when this one was up for pre-order and I had about 40% off, I just ended up buying it. This Dirt Racing Outlaws was a clearance item from Walmart for I think $10. Same with Catan. I know I played Catan before. I can't remember if it was with other people online. No, it was in person. I think when I was in college. Great game. Hopefully, even against PC, it's as fun. This World of Horror. This one was a nightmare to get a copy of. I had it pre-ordered with a discount through Target, and they just straight up canceled my order and delisted the game. I thought, oh, maybe the game is just not coming out anymore. But instead, I think for some reason, Target went through and delisted a few games that I pre-ordered. It was like this one and Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. Warhammer was a really popular game. This one, I understand it's not that popular, but then I tried to get it through Walmart, and I think I ended up paying $20 more. I thought it was just going to be really hard to find. It kind of was after launch. And then in the middle of 2024, suddenly everybody had a copy and it was on sale. so I overpaid for it. Desolation, this I got through GameStop on clearance, and they said they shipped it. Never arrived. This was back in 2023. And then out of the blue in 2024, this showed up. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It took them a year to ship it, even though it said it arrived in 2023. Weird. Paleo Pines. This looks like a junk game. But I think it was $9 on Woot.com. That's really the only reason I have it. I honestly didn't remember that I bought Princess Peach Showtime. This is apparently a really kid-focused game. It's like Mario, but for toddlers. I'm okay with that. I don't remember how Mario plays. I still haven't played a Mario game since I was a kid, so I thought, okay, I'll ease my way into it. But you know, I've only played one actual game on the Switch and one demo, so we'll see if I get to it sometime in the next 20 years. Yep, okay. I heard a lot about Enter the Gungeon. I think I ended up getting it on Steam and Epic as free games, but then Exit the Gungeon also came out, and yeah, the first one was well reviewed, so I ended up buying the 2-pack when it came out. Let's see, South Park Snow Day had horrible reviews. I think it was one of the biggest crashes in launch pricing. It went from, I think it was already discounted at launch. It was like $50 at launch and immediately went down to like $10 on clearance everywhere. Wow, Unicorn Overlord. I thought I got this in 2023. Maybe I just didn't open the packaging till now. This was overhyped. I'm pretty sure the reviews are good on this, and maybe it is actually up to the hype, but everybody talked about this in the Nintendo community like it was going to be the next Elden Ring. So I think I ended up paying full price to pre-order this. And then this was on clearance at Walmart half a year later for $30 instead of $60, so I overpaid for it. See, this is what's confusing me. Didn't I have Pinball Effects downloaded it in 2023? Oh, here's the other pinball. Pinball M. Okay, well, I used to play pinball on Windows 95. I'm hoping it's that good. We'll see. Prince of Persia. I still haven't finished Prince of Persia Sands of Time. And I think they remastered it sometime in 2020. And then this is the latest Prince of Persia. So yeah, I mean, dude, 20 years? No, give me 30 years. I'll catch up. My backlog's not that big. That's sarcasm because I still haven't finished a game from 25, 30 years ago. Luigi's Mansion 2, that was a re-release of, I believe it was a Nintendo 3DS game. I didn't realize it, but I believe I already bought Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS. I think I only own less than 10 games, 5 to 8 games on the 3DS. I haven't played any of them. I've really only booted up the Nintendo 3DS 2 or 3 times. So I forgot I own this, but it's okay because I don't think I can hook up my 3DS to a capture card. So it's okay to have it in HD and on a capture card. I watched the reviews for Void Bastards everywhere on YouTube. I think I watched 20 reviews. I just loved the idea of it. The graphics are awful, but the idea for the game is fantastic. So I'm really excited to own that. FC24 was weird. It's always confusing to me how all of these EA sport games launch for $60, $70, and then a year later, I think I bought this for $10. So, yeah, I think that's why I own it, because it was so cheap. Dave the Diver was in contention for Game of the Year. I kind of I get confused between this and Dredge. But I think Dredge is a Lovecraftian game that has really blocky texture. Dave the Diver is the one that looks more like an animated cartoon. I think this is the one where you run a restaurant and then go fishing at night. And then it's, oh man, I forgot the term. Where it's not the Metroidvania, it's the other term, where you get random things and you upgrade your character as you die. Maybe I'm thinking of Dave the Diver wrong, because why would Dave the Diver die if he's managing a restaurant? Oh, anyway, it's well reviewed. I don't think Power Wash Simulator should be in my inventory. I never bought this. I think this was a demo that I downloaded, but for some reason it doesn't say demo. It'd be nice if I had the full game. Lunar Lander Beyond was a clearance item from Woot. It looks pretty awful on the graphics side. It looks like a Windows 95, 98 game, but it's well reviewed. Who knew? I could have sworn Adam Wolf was a game that I got in 2023, but look at this. It says it's sorted by time last played, which should be the default, because then the game all the way at the bottom, yeah, that's correct. These are the first games that I either opened up or the cartridges that I inserted first. So the order should be correct, which means I'm skipping ahead. Seed of Life was a $10 on clearance game. Adam Wolf was another $10 on clearance game. It looks like Painkiller from the artwork. I think even the reviews that I watched, because I did watch a review before I bought a clearance game for $10. But yeah, the reviews were pretty bad. But hey, $10, I wanted to build a library and I wanted physical copies. Tales of Toyotoki. I was enamored by the art style. I don't remember anything about this game. I don't even remember if it was well reviewed. Okay, Double Dragon. This was an elusive clearance one. I think it was on clearance from both Best Buy and Amazon. It kept flashing in and out of stock, so I suppose I got a copy. I just don't remember how much I paid for it. Elatro. If you've been around in 2023, 2024, 2025, somewhere in that time range, this was all everybody talked about if you were looking at independent games. This, I think I just bought a second copy too. I wanted to gift it to someone. I still haven't played it. I believe I paid, I think I paid full price coming off of the hype of Slay the Spire. This is... Oh, I can't remember. You guys are going to remember. Someone commented down below if you're watching my video for this, the one viewer that watches this video. I'll describe the genre. It's a genre where you play for like one life. It's like Vampire Survivors, right? You get upgrades as you play, but then you end up dying. So you lose the round, but you have an upgrade you can take. You can restart the next match with the upgrade, and you can just keep unlocking things. The more you play, the more you unlock. So then each subsequent play gets better as you learn the game. But it's still, I think you get, because every round you get random upgrades for the round as you're trying to build your profile. That's a whole genre that I just described. And I can't remember what it's called. It's the Slay the Spire, but that's the card version. If you want to play like a shooter, then it's like Vampire Survivors. Somebody, if you remember that genre, let me know. But Balatro is a card game version of that, like fake gambling, but you get upgrades for your profile as you play with a random. It's like a Monster Train again. But anyway, It's been on Game of the Year list for 2 years now, maybe 3 years. I haven't played it, but I loved Slay the Spire so much. So when I heard Balatro was in the same genre, and everybody loves it even more than Slay the Spire, I've now bought 2 copies of it. It's on clearance for some reason, even though it's still hyped. I paid full price for this. I think it was $35 for the full price. Now you can find it in certain places for $10, but when it goes up, like I think I bought my second copy from Amazon a couple weeks ago for $10, when it goes up, it sells out within 5 minutes. So thankfully I had a Twitter notification. So I got a second copy just so I can gift it to someone because I'm hoping it's as good as everybody says it is. All right, Echoes of Wisdom. I forgot I had this. I forgot I bought it. I was trying to get it on, Costco had it on clearance. So I was trying to go get a copy of it, but I wasn't successful. Thank goodness, because then I would have ended up with 2 copies because I got this somewhere, probably from Target. Epic Mickey Rebrushed had pretty bad reviews. I haven't played the other Epic Mickey for, I think I got a copy for the Wii U. And this should be a sequel. So I'll play it at some point. Wildermyth looked awful, but it had great reviews. I think I bought it just because I had a slight discount, maybe like 15-20% off, I think from Target. But I guess I could have waited because it's on clearance everywhere now. Here's the other Sonic. I think this is the latest Sonic. I probably have like 3 copies of Sonic in here. This one, the latest one, is called Sonic Shadows Generations. There might be one even newer than that. Here's Sonic Superstars, and there's probably another Sonic. So there's probably been 4... Yeah, here we go. Sonic Origin. There's been 4 or 5 Sonic games in just 2 years. There it is, Sonic Frontiers. Wow. They're spamming Sonic games. But I had a Game Gear when I was growing up. I know Sonic is fun, so I bought it. Here we go. Thank goodness you're here is... Oh, that's unfortunate. I think this is the one that I bought with my gold points on my Nintendo account. I think the rest of my points expired. I think that I had to use it by March. So I at least got this game, and then that's it. All my games, all my points are gone now. But this was well reviewed from IGN and what's the Friends Per Second podcast. It's hosted by 3 core people, and then they usually have a guest on that podcast to talk about video games. And there's a lady that's one of the main hosts. Oh boy, I can't remember her name. But she loved this game. I'm pretty sure that's my main recommendation. I got it from. And I mean, it looks really fun. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was one where I was kind of regretting it because it got bad reviews first off, and I thought I had it already. I guess it would show up at the top even if I bought it again. Let me see if I have another TMNT in here, because I might have 2 copies of it now. Yep, I think I have 2 copies of it now. So, hey, Kim, if you're watching this video, you're getting a copy of this at some point. So, if you want a physical copy, because you like TMNT, you're getting that one. I think I've bought it twice. But yeah, this is on clearance. I think it was 15. Yeah, I bought this at Walmart very recently, probably around Christmas, so end of 2024. So that's where everything leaves off, because Mario Golf is the only actual game that I've played off of cartridge. Actually, it's the only full game that I've played. So, yeah, this is where my 2024 left off, and now I have to stop this recording, upload it, reset the Switch, and go trade it in today. Get my 175 plus my bonus percentage in. And then the next time you see a Switch update, it's going to be on the Switch 2. Can you believe I think, yeah, $500 is what it's costing me because I got the bundle with Mario Kart. 500. I'm getting 175 plus bonus for this trade-in. I traded in my PS5 a year ago, so at least these trades will cover the upgrade. I don't know if the Switch 2 is worth the upgrade, but the good news is all of this library will work on the Switch 2. So if I can get almost all my money back, since I've only played one game, you know, and then get a graphics upgrade, a new battery, new accessories, and all of that just by trading in stuff that I don't use. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm upgrading, even if I never play a Switch 2 game. I think in 2020, for my 2025 recording, you'll see that I probably only have like one new game. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. I guess look forward to my 2025 Switch collection update for you. It's going to be abysmal. It's going to be 1 or 2 games, but I'll tell you about it. All right. Thanks for watching.